Very different. He looks almost like a college professor. His hair has turned gray.
You've been able to speak to your son.
What did you say to him when you visited him in court?
Where is Ava Baroni Cohn?
Where is the white girl?
Everybody knew that Puffy didn't just pop in the industry and say, hey, I want to have with everything.
Once praised as a music mogul and loving father, Diddy is now embroiled in a legal battle that is appending his meticulously constructed image. Explosive courtroom disclosures and the sudden reappearance of an enigmatic adopted daughter are creating a drastically different picture, and the consequences could alter everything. Throughout the years, Diddy has established a reputation as a hands-on, loving father, particularly with regard to his daughters. From extravagant family vacations to heartfelt Instagram tributes, he has continuously demonstrated a close, loving relationship with them, garnering recognition for his role as a present and supportive parent.
Hey, turn up girls, it's your Sweet 16.
Now, if anyone is skilled at throwing a party, it's Daisy. And then he made an appearance at the Sweet 16 birthday celebration for his twin daughters, Jessica and Delilah. In recent court proceedings, his daughters appeared alongside him, accompanied by his mother and other close family members, putting on a united front as the serious charges against him continued to unfold. They have supported him through more than just fame and success. They have also been by his side during one of the darkest periods of his life.
Speak to your son.
What did you say to him when you visited him in court? Is he doing? How are you feeling today?
However, the story doesn't end there since, in addition to his biological daughters, Diddy's family tree contains a lesser-known chapter that many fans either forgot or were unaware of. Additionally, Diddy had another kid, Ava Baron Combs, who was not born into the Combs family but was initially a close friend of Diddy's children. Over time, their relationship deepened, and over time, Diddy adopted her as one of his own.
Ava, I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man, so then he saw...
Their relationship seemed sincere. Ava frequently attended family gatherings, smiled with the other children in pictures, and frequently spent sleepovers at Daisy's estate. She wasn't simply a visitor, she was considered a member of the Combs family. However, at some point, Ava vanished.
I did some digging around and found some old photos that go back many years. She was with him when she was very, very young, so she is in fact his adopted daughter. Some are saying this woman in the background here is her mother, but nothing is confirmed. You can see she's been with him in interviews, hanging out with Diddy's daughters. She was seen everywhere with Diddy's daughter. Here's another one. And I mean, they go way back. And here's a few more. So it shows that, yes, indeed, they spent time together and they grew up together. This is, in fact, their sister and Diddy's adopted daughter. However, I found a video that is so suspect. I want you guys to check it out and tell me what you think.
This is my life.
I have a lot of cards now.
This
What do you
is...
Because I am a great father, but I'm with the... Tell me.
When the world turned its back on her, Ava quietly disappeared from the spotlight, leaving a trail of unsolved questions about what actually happened to her. For years, online detectives and loyal fans conjectured about her abrupt disappearance, and now that disturbing accusations against Diddy have surfaced, some are starting to think that Ava, like Justin Bieber and Usher, may have been another victim at a time when his alleged crimes were still hidden beneath his public persona.
Where is Ava Baroni Combs?
Where is the white girl? Where's the white girl that he adopted?
I got asked about that today earlier in the
Where
interview.
is
I think
she?
her name is Ava Combs.
Where is she?
A question on everyone's tongue. That was an interview with Adria English on the Lionel B show, where she revealed so much about Diddy. She knows a lot, and she alleges to have seen and have proof of many things. But the one thing she does not know is where Ava Baroni Combs is. This beautiful young girl, nobody knows anything about her. She just practically disappeared. Right after this stream where Diddy claimed that he adopted her, she was never to be found again, maybe once or twice.
Passed without hearing from Ava, and then she abruptly reappeared on TikTok instead of in a magazine spread or on the red carpet.
The TikTok page, and it even says, "Hi, I'm Ava Baroni Combs, and I'm fine." I mean, here's like a TikTok she's posted, right? I've seen a lot of people on YouTube repost this, yada.
Even though Ava hasn't named Diddy publicly or spoken out directly, her recent TikTok activity has raised eyebrows among followers who have noticed cryptic messages, symbolic captions, and subtle references that seem to point to a troubling past. Her unexpected return has sparked public curiosity and fueled speculation about what actually happened during her time with the Combs family. Some believe Ava may be getting ready to break her silence in a significant way, possibly even testifying against Diddy in his ongoing legal battle. According to sources inside the courtroom, Diddy has looked noticeably shaken in recent days.
That's been interesting. During jury selection, Combs, like all criminal defendants, is required to be in the courtroom. And while he is known with this image of being a hip-hop mogul, kind of this icon who threw those elaborate star-studded white parties, his attire in court is very different. He looks almost like a college professor. His hair has turned gray. He's been in custody at the federal jail in Brooklyn, and he is not wearing clothes that you would expect a recording artist to wear. He's wearing gray pants, a navy blue crew neck sweater with a white collar popping out of the top of it, reflecting the seriousness of these charges that he's facing.
However, despite sitting stoically through numerous testimonials recalling the horrible things his friends and employees endured under him, Diddy has shown symptoms of cracking.
Election is officially underway in the trafficking trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Chloe Malas was in federal court today, and Chloe, no jurors selected, but a pretty revealing start to the 8-week trial.
Lester, that's right. It was an illuminating first day of court. Combs entered the courtroom wearing a crew neck sweater and a white button-down shirt. He had some gray in his hair and in his goatee. And at one point, he told the judge that he needed to use the bathroom and that he was feeling a little bit nervous. Now, also, several celebrities were named today, although they haven't been accused of any wrongdoing. They might be mentioned during the course of the trial. Their names are Michael B. Jordan, Mike Myers, Kanye West, and his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, who has accused him of years of physical and emotional abuse.
Support from his real daughters has also been difficult, despite their best efforts to appear nonchalant, including sharing videos of themselves at prom.
It ain't a switch I like this.
The Combs twins, Delilah and Jesse, celebrating a major milestone amid the chaos. Twins were back home in LA for their prom, sharing snaps of their fun night out as they also finished out their senior year.
We're so excited. It's like surreal. Like, I actually can't believe this is like the last day. I know.
Since they can't avoid being impacted by their father's transgressions, some believe they may even break and reveal what they know about him.
In court, 2 of the girls were seen crying. How emotional have they been in court?
Again, I cannot imagine if that was my father or somebody close to me up there and having to hear details of their life. Those are young women. They lost their mother, one of them, the twins. So no one can probably quite understand what it is that they're...
When kids were forced to listen to vivid accounts of what their father had done to Cassie and others, they were especially upset.
Testimony from Daniel Phillip, a former escort who says Diddy paid him to be with Cassie while he watched from the corner. Yep, you heard that right. And as soon as the details got graphic, his daughters, all 18 and sitting next to his mother, got up and left the room. They came back, but the moment the testimony kept going, they dipped again. And that's just the beginning. Phillip also told the jury that he heard Diddy beating Cassie in the other room during one of these setups and dragging her by
The moment they had to confront the notorious Cassie video of their father assaulting his ex-girlfriend was one of the highlights.
Testimony per People magazine, Diddy's 3 daughters, Chance, Delilah, and Jessie, left the courtroom. One of the occasions was during his testimony from May 12th, where Philip alleged around 2012 or 2013 he had been given, quote, a few $1,000s to have with Cassie while Combs watched. Per NBC News, he told jurors, quote, we ended up having rubbed baby oil on each other for a couple of minutes while describing Diddy touching himself while watching them. Prosecutors also played in court the hotel security footage from.
And as the trial for Diddy moves into its 4th week, we may learn more about the Cassie video. Following victim number 4's startling testimony,
that Eddie Garcia will be one of the next witnesses called to testify, possibly sometime tomorrow for sure.
And by the way, he's a supervisor at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles, the site of that infamous, alleged beating by Combs of Cassandra Ventura. And you wonder, why does he need this sort of protection? There's been a lot of talk about what happened to the security footage. Was there a cover-up of some kind? Did anyone accept a bribe?
We may be hearing from someone the hip-hop fans of the 90s would not have anticipated. Suge Knight, the founder of Death Row Records and Danny's erstwhile fiercest adversary.
Everybody knew that Puffy didn't just pop in the industry and say, hey, I want to have with everybody.
He confirmed what other witnesses have alleged on the stand.
Capricorn Clark became Combs' assistant after working for Knight and testified that on her first day, Combs took her to Central Park. He told me he didn't know that I had anything to do with Suge Knight, and if anything happened, he would have to kill me.
A lot of people might say, well, Capricorn could have did anything else she wanted to do. She did try. If you go and get a job at Universal and probably make a phone call, you're not getting that job. If you go get a job at a talent agency or in the movie business and Puffy make that call, your career is over.
Knight has come up during trial at least 50.
This concludes today's video. Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next